like those, you know, those are like barn bullets, I guess. And like other schools are like unfortunate, I wouldn't really say unfortunate, but aren't as lucky as us to actually have money to go to, you know, trips like we do and have everything at a low price. And bingo really helps because all these payments for trips goes from like a couple thousand to like a couple $100. It's like a really big difference. So it's really important to do bingo and have participation. So the more people that actually do bingo will then decrease the amount, and that would be good for future trips in the future.
So it was in Chicago, and me and my friends wanted to take a group picture. It started out with just us three. It was just us three at first, taking pictures. But we have more friends than this. So then it turned out to be us next. But then we realized that we're bonding with a lot more people than that. That we're actually a family. And trips, they can expand more than your little circle of group that you feel comfortable with. And all the other people in this picture in the backgrounds, they're part of our family too. And you don't realize that until you really get to know them. The best time to do that is on the trips. Not even just the trips, but competitions too. And that's something we might lose too, because bingo's gonna be on. And that's something that's important to us.
The reason why I think that bingo is really important was when I finally realized during my senior trip to San Diego. That was the time when I roomed with like 5 of my best friends, like probably forever. You know, we all roomed together, and then after that, in our room, we had a lot of great moments together. And then we noticed that we were best friends, and that like we're probably gonna be like together forever. And then if those band trips weren't there, like we wouldn't have spent as much time together, and then we wouldn't have like became practically brothers together. And that's why I believe that the Scholar Brigade shouldn't lose their band trips, because they're really important.
I think it's really important that parents start to volunteer, or that people volunteer, because if we don't start to volunteer, then you know, all our pretty much the bingo supplies all our money. So without volunteers, we can't work bingo, and we can't get the money from there. So that'll stop pretty much, if not all, a lot of the band trips, or it'll limit the band trips. You know, band reviews, they'll limit that. Yeah.
So band trips with the Scholar Brigade are very important because it gives us all a chance to travel with our friends, and a lot of chances that other students don't get because they don't take family vacations. So I think that with funding in bingo, if they were taken away, then it wouldn't be as fun for all the students to get that experience of going on trips and seeing all new places in the United States. It's the main source of funding for the band. So without it, and the lack of volunteers that we've been getting for the past couple of years now, has really been hurting our program. And if we don't get trips like these, a lot of kids aren't going to get to experience all the fun things we have and all the fun parades we have done. And it's just sad, even though I won't be here next year, to know that a lot of students won't get the same type of
Experience?
Same experiences that I have. through with the band, and they have been really fun, and honestly they've changed my life and made me realize a lot of new things, great things. I don't know.
We often go to places that like most of us have never been to, and when you have new experiences, that kind of shapes you as a person, even if it's just, you know, in San Diego, even though that's still in California, it was still like a place that I've never been to, and most of my roommates have never been to, and it was an experience that we got to all like do together, and it helps us grow as friends and as family and like as people in general, because you experience different things and it makes you view different things or the same things differently.
Traveling with the Scar Brigade was like definitely a huge privilege. You know, like Bingo was able to help me out because of the money we made. Like I was able to experience new things and like create new bonds with friends that I wouldn't, people that I wouldn't have thought I would have had bonds with. Traveling was just a great thing. I made great bonds with great people. People that I will know for the rest of my life, and people that they're just awesome. And knowing that there's not enough money for next year is just a thing that I can't really believe, because people next year won't be able to experience the stuff that I experienced throughout the trip.
It's like a big part of like being a part of band, and I think that our band program would kind of go down because a lot of people look forward to going on trips, and it's really like a big wrap to the end of the year, and a lot of people look forward to going on it. And please go sign up for Bingo, because we love going on trips, and it would be so heartbreaking if I couldn't go on a trip for my senior year.
Yeah, like the trip is like, it's very memorable. Like that's when you actually hang out with not just your classmates, but with bandmates. And then it's our senior year too. Like I want it to be something I can remember for the rest of my life. It's kind of life changing when you make memories and then just unexpected like friendships going on. Like I make friends with people I don't usually talk to.
Like me.
Well, we've been talking since freshman year.